September 9th. September. No, I'm all ready for football season. Talking September. It is March 9th. College hoops tournament action. We got what? 4 championship games on day? CAA, Horizon, Summit, WCC. We're ready to go. Now, first, before I get to that, you know what I got to do, people. I gotta hit the Facebook Live. Make sure we're live on our Facebook group, Winning Free Picks. If you're not already in our Winning Free Picks, if you're on Facebook, get in a group, be part of the Winning Free Pick team there, and also on YouTube, the Winning Free Pick channel. Like, share, subscribe, notification bell. The subscriptions are huge. The likes are huge because plenty of free picks. Why not be part of the Winning Free Pick team? And we're live. We're streaming good everywhere. Excellent. James Ross here, front center. Excellent. James, I think this is the first time somebody beat Daniel in with the first comment. So you're already a winner today. You're off to a good start. Good to see you guys. We're going to get into games. Listen, a lot. You were here last night, so we'll recap a bunch of those games, and we'll talk about these 4 championship games. I got to tell you, I looked at them a little bit. I haven't really dove into them, although I do. If you didn't already know, I have a 3-pack up and a best bet going today. If you want to grab those premiums, super. If you don't want my premiums, you get somebody else on the Win Free Pick page. But you're not going to beat the 3-day pass that I got set up for you here. So hope we win. Yeah, we're definitely going to win, Daniel. You know that. All right. So we'll get pretty easy cheesy through these things right now. We could get rid of. See, as I go through my little book, I want to kind of. I usually save. I have my little marble notebook that I use, right? That's a lot of old school marble notebooks. I was going to pull it off the floor, but then paper's going to fly everywhere. And then for the tournament here, I went to the spiral so I could just pull things out as we do not need them anymore. So that way I keep it a little more cleaner, I guess you'd say. Today is Tuesday, if I'm right. So I'll need this because these are my Tuesday lines. Very important. We need Tuesday lines. All right, we talked about, we're just going to jump right in here. Big West, I do got a best bet up in the Northridge Long Beach State game. And we talked about, I like Fullerton there for the new people to the room. So Big West, let me type it in instead of typing into air. Big West, Fullerton. Let's just check the line in case it's changed. We don't want to throw up a fugazi number here. I see 5s and 5.5. So we'll just put 5.5 for argument's sake here. We don't want to get people's panties in a bundle. So Big West is there. Boom. Mountain West goes on Wednesday. Big 12 Wednesday. AAC Thursday. Big East Wednesday. Pac-12 Wednesday. SEC, we got one on Wednesday. Big 10 Wednesday. Conference USA. I was all worried about why can't I find this Florida International game? Of course, last night I noticed that it was postponed. So that is why that game is postponed. There is no Florida International Mid-Tennessee. COVID action. Cross that guy off the charts. And Daniel can attest to this. This Southern Miss Rice game is included in our 3-pack. So we're not going to give that out. That's part of the 3-pack because we did give out one of the 3-pack winners yesterday on Bryant. In the MAC at 5 p.m. tonight, we talked about Iona and Quinnipiac, 9-seed Iona, 8 Quinny. And I do like Iona there in MAC Shin. Would they be considered the Atlantic MAC Shin, right? A little extra A in there, but again, recapping yesterday. I'm gonna hit the games. That's what we do here. Obviously, when NBA's up, we probably won't do a recap on games because everybody will be flying out looking for NBA winners. But for now, that's what we're doing. I'm talking, so we'll recap the games. 5 o'clock, Iona. This game is now up to 7. I see here. Interesting. Okay. I was going to put out the 6. Now it is Iona -7. So I got to keep the line real. Stefan, a 10-team teaser parlay. That is some crazy one there because I was opposite on both of those. I had Pepperdine as the free pick on the Winning Free Picks YouTube page. I said, give me Pepperdine and those points. And I managed to cover an OT. You got a nice little middle there. They had it laying 3. St. Mary's 23. I was laying 17. Eek. All right, Northeast. Again, we mentioned. Well, there's one more MAC game, Manhattan Fairfield. I got no opinion. We don't have to bet every game just because there's games to bet. People, that should be a no-brainer, simple thought. No matter what the sport, I don't care if it's NFL on a Thursday night, college football. You have Tuesday MAC, Thursday, Friday, all these games. Just because it's on TV doesn't mean you got to bet it. Just because it's a tournament game doesn't mean you got to bet it. Northeast Championship again. This is part 2 of the premium. We did give it out yesterday, so you're going to have to watch that show yesterday. I'm not going to give it out again. All right? Being greedy today. But let's talk some ACC. We had Miami and Pitt. I was leading the under here. I kind of like Pitt there, but let's get to this other big game. Again, we talked about these more yesterday's show, but we're going to get to other championship games today. So BC and Duke, I told you, I'll take the 15 seed here at BC. I'm going to take the 12.5 points, or let's see what it's at currently. I'm sure it's come down once I said that I like BC and going to take money line plus 600. Of course, actually, no, it ticked up. I see a 13 out here, so who knows? I'm still taking BC and sprinkling some money line here. So ACC, Boston College, plus 13 now, and money line. Sprinkles. And I saw, I don't know what sportsbook posted up on Twitter. I retweeted out and said something to it. I said, I like the points here and BC money line, but I think Duke was plus 800 to make the tournament. They're 11-11. They win here and they win. I think they got Louisville next. We talked about. They're 13-11, 13-12. Yeah. Do I think they'll make the tournament because they're Duke and they're 500 in a COVID season? We've seen 17 and 14 teams out of the ACC and Big East in these conferences get into tournament anyway. So why not a 13 and 12 Duke team? Like they're going to take some runner-up. Poor Drake's going to get booted out, so Duke at 13 and 12 can get in there. Bunch of crap. So, yeah, I'll grab 800 there. And Wake and Notre Dame. A lot of chatter yesterday on Wake Notre Dame. A lot of Notre Dame love. Part of us were like, Wake, hey, what are we doing with Wake? 8 points seems like a lot. I made a case for the under there. We'll see. We'll see how that one goes. Again, if you want to watch the replay from yesterday, we talked more in depth about some of these games. What are your thoughts? Team total 73. That's about right. I you know what? I'll say over that. Even though I like the under one, it's 141.5 yesterday. I still kind of like the under there. So if Notre Dame could get into the mid 70s, I don't think Wake will be into the 60s. So Southland again, McNeese, Southeast Louisiana, premium play. Get that 3-pack, or better yet, get the 3-day pass. It's cheaper than everything. I don't know why people aren't buying this 3-day package. It's $39. What are you doing? Tony, good to see you today. Thanks for stopping in. And Houston Baptist and Incarnate Wood in the Southland. This is a game. Do I think Wood? I like kind of Wood here, but I'm not putting that. There's other games out there. Like I said, we got a best bet in the Big West. We got a 3-pack up. I like Boston College a lot here. So let's just talk with some Championship Tuesday. There's Championship Sundays, Championship Saturdays, Championship Tuesday. Here we go. Tony K in the house. The Pennsylvania Prophet. All right, let's start here in Horizon. Horizon League, we'll start with Tony K brought up the total here. Let's get a live look at Horizon. 2.5. Total's up to 140. It's up from 138. And Tony's saying the under here. Interesting. Oakland 12-17, but yet the 2 seed here out of the Horizon. And Cleveland State, I got to tell you, if you watch the first show, I was like, I can see Cleveland State getting picked off somewhere. And sure enough, 109, 10, and whatever it was, 108. 104. I thought it was 109. 108 to 104 in overtime to start the tournament. Yesterday's grinder comeback 71-65. I had Cleveland State. I took the low hanging fruit. Had no right to cover my 3.5 there, and we got the W. So we'll take it. And then you have Oakland because I kind of like North Kentucky. I said Detroit. Here they go. Youngstown in overtime. Northern Kentucky, and they were totally, I think, outboarded here too. I think Oakland was NKU was pretty good on glass. Couldn't even pull it out there. I'm actually more leaning to Cleveland State here, just based on, and I'm not looking at comments because I'm on a different page right now. So pardon me if I'm not answering comments. 80-78 first meeting, back to back. So 80-72, then 80-78, 2 close games, and Cleveland State barely a fave, 1.5 here, whatever the case may be. It was both games at Oakland. I think, it's just 2.5. You had close games from Cleveland State throughout. Oakland has battled them twice kind of tough and in these kind of nail-biter games. But I'm thinking this is where Cleveland State is going to pull away. I will lay here with Cleveland State. I might actually put this up as a premium after the fact here, but I will take Cleveland State here in the horizon. Corey's checking in. Good to see you, Corey. I like Drexel regardless of Elon covering yesterday. All right, Van. We'll get to that next. We'll do that one next. I'm going to type in some horizon here. And I don't like taking Cleveland State again, but I will, I think, after a couple close calls. Again, they played these guys tough. But Oakland's been in some tough games themselves. So I'm calling, Cleveland State here. I've been down on them the whole tournament, coming into the tournament, I should say. But I think now they're feeling kind of good. They've battled back in games. They've won, shown heart, a lot of heart. They are the hunted, the 1 seed, and they took these teams' best punches. I'm thinking this one, not a cakewalk, but I think they win this one. We're gonna lay it here with Cleveland State. We'll get to a little Elon here now, Van. We're pro Elon here. Tony K, he's around. He was like, I like Drexel. He called Drexel the other day. I've been on the Elon party. Line here's ticked up now. Now it's 4, up from 3. 10-8 versus 11-7. Head-to-head wise, what did these guys do together? Was it a Elon? Oh no, nothing. Only last year, 2020. So no matchups this year against each other. Nothing to go on. Although we've seen Elon again. This is why I said I kind of like them coming into the tournament here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight wins now. 7 straight wins. 2 outright doggy wins. Drexel, after their little break, came back. College of Charleston by 5. Northeastern, that was a good. Although, is it as good as their defense was? Or Northeastern at one point had, 5 minutes into the second half, they had 5 or 6 points. Drexel, are they going to hit, 52% of their shots today? I don't know about that. I'm kind of want to lean a little Elon here, believe it or not. I don't like, the whole, you got a lot of games under your belt, but it's a different season. I'm going to lean on Elon here. Gabe, how are you today? Oakland, very well coached. Yeah, listen, they're the Grizzles. They're a tough team. I get it. And Gabe, I think you were pretty much here when we started shows in the past. I've been down on Cleveland this tournament. I thought they'd get picked off. And they went to an overtime game. They're losing most of that game yesterday. I had it. You guys know I'm not sitting there, live tweeting the games, watching games, although I did turn on a little North Dakota State last night. I saw they were down at the half, and I watched a little bit of that game. But listen, they battled back. They showed me some heart, and Oakland's good. I'm not saying they're not. They're the 3 seed. They took out the defending champs, back-to-back champs, and NKU, but I think Cleveland's going to take care of them today. Not that they're due for an easy game, but the way they were playing, I think that just builds confidence when you come back. You beat teams, you go overtime, you beat teams. So, and Drexel here, I understand Drexel. I mean, it's an 8 seed versus 6 seed. Yeah, this is a game you should watch. This game is what, 6 o'clock? What time is this game tonight? This game's at 7. I'm going to watch this game because you got 2 teams that had no inclination of getting to the big dance, and here they are. One of them's going dancing. Granted, there'll be a high seed or high or low, depending on how you rate 1 to 15. But I'm going to take Elon plus the 4 here. Let's go. I'm believing. We're going to rise with the Phoenix. Elon plus the 4. We'll talk a little oral. Let's get that one right now. Ed, hold on. Let's just pop up a little Elon pick for people when they watch the video because they don't want to read comments or listen. They just want to look for graphics. So let me just write down where we took Elon here. So when I come back tomorrow, I know we got. So our buddy Oral, you know we like these guys. They got 2 nice players we like. Big last second win, March Madness style. That's what it's all about when you hit a shot with 1 point something seconds left on the clock. Elle Craft is here. That's good. She's wasn't cranking out the beers at 9 a.m. today. Throwing your business out there. So Oral North, and listen, we had North Dakota State yesterday. They were, a 3 seed given points. It was 1. Then I go to load it up. It's up to 3, and we still got there. We still got there with North Dakota State. This game, fun game. I like the over here. 145.5 looks a little low. I mean, you see 170 yesterday with Oral. This team could score. North Dakota State could score. They got some, I think this game's going to be up and down kind of pace. I like Oral. I said Oral to start the Summer League. I said that was my best value. So I'm going to have to stick with them here. We're getting a point. I'm going to go. I'll take Oral. Thanks, everyone. Getting the cash 3 straight days. That's what I like to see, Ed. Great. You know what? So make sure you like the channel, subscribe, notification bell, be part of the winning free pick team here with me. All right. And come back tonight at 10. We got a load of games up on Wednesday. Listen to Elle Craft. No beers in the morning. Of course not. What do you have? Scotch? Scotch on the rocks? You ever see Mr. Mom? Again, I'll date myself. I don't care. He's like the guy comes over to pick up his wife to take her to the tuna factory. Hey, you want a beer? It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Scotch? Anybody? Where's the over 40 crew? Is everybody here just a bunch of 20-somethings? Come on. I'm going to randomly throw out players from the 80s and 90s, crazy movie quotes, and stuff like that. So that'll be part of the show. Deal with it because we're going to have winners anyway. It'll make you laugh and shake your head and be like, this guy. So, yeah, we're going to take Oral here in the Summit. Back on track because everybody wants free picks, not 80 movie quotes. So we'll grab Oral in the Summit. Oral plus 1.5 we got. Just 1. We'll take 1. Doesn't make a difference. Maybe how about we just money line them? I mean, what are you hoping they lose by 1? No, we think they're going to win outright. So we'll take them on money line. Of course it does, Craig. BC. Everybody, I get Duke. Everybody's like Duke. And I said earlier, plus 800 to make the tournament. Why not take a shot at plus 800 Duke? You're a 12-point favorite, and I'm on the other side here. I like BC with the points, and I'll sprinkle some money line at 600 plus 600 on them. Because again, maybe these guys have just checked out on Coach K this year. 3 straight losses, But can you win this game? Yeah, you're a 12-point favorite. You got Louisville up next. Can you beat Louisville? I think you beat Louisville. Will you knock out Florida State after that? That one maybe not so much. But 13 and 12 at the end of the day, you're over 500. As I said, we've seen 17 and 15 teams get in the tournament, right? And they don't have Duke on their jerseys. So plus 800, if you find that, put something on. Let's put $10 on it to get back. Hey, do something because that, unless they get bounced today, which I'd love because I'll tell you what, BC wins this today. Oh, everybody will be in here tomorrow. Be like, I can't believe you called BC money line plus 600. So, yeah, I'd love to see that. But again, we're trying to make money. So plus 800 on Duke to make the tournament. It's worth a shot. Old school movies. No. Oh, yes. Okay. Hold on a second. We'll go back to the ACC game second, but please, Cobra Kai is excellent. But let's just talk about crappy 80s remakes. That Red Dawn was terrible. Original Red Dawn, Patrick Swayze, Charlie Sheen. Come on. You're not getting better than that. C. Thomas Howell, Leah Thompson, Aaron Gray. No. They ruined Red Dawn. They ruined RoboCop. Now, how great! I was just watching RoboCop on some other channel. Classic. They ruined that. Total Recall. Terrible. Schwarzenegger is the best. Colin Farrell. Are you kidding me? Come on. Craig, I'm gonna have to, you might get banned from the chat for that one. We might have to just kick you out of here. I mean, how about Vacation? Yeah, how great was that remake? Please stop. Don't stop remaking it. You're like those G.I. Joe movies. You remember the 87 movie? Don Johnson was the voice of Flint or something? That's classic. Although I'll give it okay to the Transformers. Although I love the old Transformers. The new ones are crazy Michael Bay movies, but they are what they are. Other than that, no. Stop remaking 80s flicks. Please. Take the Oral Roberts, Stanley. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oral Roberts first. I'd say Oral Roberts for the game. I like them that much. They got two good inside-outside guys. They're good free throw shooters. They hit threes, field goal percentages, everything we need here in March that you need. Oral's got two studs, so I think they get it done. Exactly, Van. Original Red Dawn. I could watch that all day long. All day long. And who is their dad? What's his name? Avenge me! Oh, Miami Pitt under. Yes, I said that earlier. Wilson, let's just pop up your thing here for Pitt Miami under. So Pitt, I had mentioned yesterday, where they lose their two guards, two of their top three scorers. So they've been shorthanded lately. Miami's been shorthanded. These guys played in December. Miami had 7 guys suit up for that game. So you know what? They finished up the season with 7 guys suited up. So they've been shorthanded all season long, basically. They know how to play shorthanded. They win some, they lose more. But I kind of like Miami. I kind of like the under here too. So, but again, do we have to bet it just because it's on TV? You don't. People, we don't have to bet every game. We don't have to. We could give out sides on games. You kind of like, who do you like this one? Who do you like it? Unless you really like it, just don't jump on it because I'm like, I kind of like it for this reason. I mean, I'm not putting money on that game. So I don't want to tell you to do something and I'm not backing up with my own money. New Ghostbusters. There we go, Lex. Yeah. Like, I would even go see the new Ghostbusters. They were supposed to do a Roadhouse with Ronda Rousey. Are you kidding me? Come on, Roadhouse. How do you redo Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze? I'm the bouncer. You're the bouncer. I'm the cooler. I'll tell you when not to be nice. Come on. Can't redo that. Cobra Kai's great. Carter, how are you today? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, that's the only thing with the new Transformers. I'll agree because Megatron was the gun, and then he's like a giant jet now. But whatever, it is what it is for my generation. I know it's gonna be a shoot 'em up, explosions kind of stuff. We're simple monkeys, like explosions and guns. Come on, that's that's good for me. BYU, any shot? I don't think they have any shot. We did not get to that BYU game. We were just. Craig comes in, gets me cranked up over 80s remakes, and that's it. I'm off on a rant. I don't think BYU. I had Gonzaga yesterday. They were just rolling along. I mean, obviously, they didn't get much done in the second half. I don't think they scored for like the last 5 minutes of the game or whatever. That team, if you haven't watched that team play, just watch a half. If you watch the first part of that game last night, you're like, holy cow, who the hell are beating these guys? They just looked unbelievable. So Gonzaga 82-71 February 8th and 86-69 on January 7th. Gonzaga, BYU did beat them last year 91-78 in the game. But listen, do I think it's close? I'm laying 14. Anytime I can lay less than 20 with this team, I'll lay it. I'll probably lay 14 tonight with them. Where was the original? How you feeling about BYU, Ed? Yeah, so I'll take the Zags here. I mean, I feel confident. 2 touchdowns. That's come on. And if anybody's here, tell you who's been in the show, like I'm just more or less kind of pass on laying 18, 19 points with teams and laying 220s with favorites, stuff like that. But in this case, give me the Zags. I'll lay it. I'll feel fine. Anything under 20, I would lay with Gonzaga pretty much against a lot of teams. If there's 300 teams, I'll lay up to 20 against probably 294 of them. I think they're just that good. The Roadhouse, original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Man, we've really gotten. We're really rolling. Also, like Rice and Houston Baptist, I do have a premium on that game between Southern Miss and Rice. That's in my 3-pack. If you want to get it, again, there's a 3-day pass down below. People are buying the daily pack That's fine. You want to spend $44 to $40 on that when you could get a 3-day for 39 and a half price? I don't know. Make the money management people. If you saw $10 on the ground, would you pick it up? Yes. What are you doing? Gonzaga will kill BYU. Yeah, I think so, Lex. What about Duke over and Bryant over? Bryant over, yeah, they got a good team. That's in my premium 3-pack, but I gave it out yesterday on the show so you could find out who I have in that game. But yeah, over in that game. Duke over. I could probably see the Duke over because I think Boston College is going to come out guns blazing. They got something to prove. They're playing Duke. It was 83-82 last time they played this year, so they're going to feel like let's kick a team when they're down. You got the champs down. This is a big game. Anybody's going to play Duke's going to want to beat them because they're Duke and they're having a tough season. Hoosiers remake with Jimmy Kimmel Chitwood's son rebuilding Hickory. Please though, you can't redo Hoosiers. I guess I wouldn't even think what the Hoosiers remake. Although I do like, speaking of basketball flicks, Blue Chips. I love me some Blue Chips with Shaq and Penny and Matt Nover. I remember Matt Nover. Like Pitt or Miami. Jeff, I would lean on Miami there, believe it or not. I think Miami's getting 3 there. I like Miami. Kevin, I like Miami. I'll pop that up here for people to see. ACC. We're leaning Miami. MSU Brian matchup. I like the over. I got a premium up in that Escobar. But listen, if you check out yesterday's show, I did give the premium play out in that show. So you got that. You got that one going for you. Are you more comfortable BC plus 13 or Zags points? I'm believe it or not, I'm comfortable with both, Carter. I'm gonna say, throw them in a parlay. I think I'm confident in BC. I'm. What have you seen out of Duke that makes you think they're going to come out and win this game by 15 points? The line's 13. Are they that much better? I know BC's been terrible. I understand that. I just, I'll take a shot with BC. I'm more comfortable taking BC 13 than saying Duke's going to have a great game and win this by 20 points. So Pitt's 2 guys are out. They left in, I think, January, mid-February, whatever. They're 2 14-point scorers, Kev. Yeah. So they're kind of, they're breaking in that guys not playing. We saw, Miami's been without guys since mid-December on a 7-man rotation. So they're kind of used to playing shorthanded. All right, Lex, we'll fill your plays up here. Well, Elon, we did give out Elon here as a play, although I do not have a real idea on a total. I thought Tony K rocked in. I think he said the under. I'm not sure who he liked there. I think he liked maybe Drexel. Southeast Louisiana, I have a premium between Southeast Louisiana and McNeese. So again, I don't want to give out that 3-pack because I think Daniel brought the 3-pack. He's gonna be like, "Come on, Sean, you can't give out all the games here," And I usually don't. If I have a package, if there's 3, I'll give 1 out, and I'll tell you to go get the others. Gonzaga covered a number. It's labeled 17-17. Yeah, I think they cover, Corey. I think they cover. I said if I'm laying. BYU kind of plays them tough sometimes. These guys took off basically 10 minutes of the game yesterday and still won going away. Again, I think, as I said yesterday, this is a team that wants to be considered number 1 by a country mile, and they're going to come out here and win this game by 20. Look at that. There you go. Go for it. You can't beat that. $39. You met Matt Nover, huh? I love Matt Nover. Yeah, it'll take, blue chip crew like me. Think about 20,000 in a bag. Tractor for my dad. Blue chips. I love it. I love JT Walsh. Friends of the program. I teased Duke to 9.5. All right, Lex. I'm not mad at you there. Get under double digits. Drexel, let's go, huh? Clarence on Drexel. I just listen. I said about Elon, they were hot coming in, and they've kept it going. I'll ride the hot train. They're hot. They're hot. They're filling up the bucket. I had the over yesterday, Hofstra, and these guys, and I had a 139, came down to 138, and Hofstra scored 1 point in the last 3 minutes 47 seconds to totally uh, screw me there for a lack of worse words. I know Elon's just been playing really good until I see him not good. I don't know. I can't get in front of Elon. The coach for what for blue chips. He's the best. The rules don't make sense. That's blue chips is great. And the best is you got like Adonis Jordan playing, Bobby Hurley, Rick Pitino's in it, like all guys from like 1990 college hoops is in that. I think Rick Fox is in the game. Well, nice. I'm glad you come to the 10 o'clock show. Again, if you're new, the 10 o'clock show is fun. We have fun like this. I mean, we could talk all the games, and granted, we don't have NBA, so we're kind of just stuck on college hoops. And then Craig sets me on fire with his '80s remake. So we're all over the place. But I talk from the heart on my sleeve. I'll let you know how I'm feeling about things. All right, plant-based junkie. I get it. BYU money line. Why not, right? I mean, Gonzaga could lay an egg. Is it, you getting? Let me see. Let's pull up money line here for those eggs, or for the game, I should say. You could get a plus 700. DraftKings had at 750. I'm not going to talk you off that plant based. You know, if you think it's, you don't think your team's going to lose by 14. You're thinking, there'll be a backdoor. No, you think it's going to be close, and maybe Gonzaga chokes one away and not be undefeated. You say blue chips, Action Bronson. What's that? You Action Charlie Bronson, or are you talking Action Jackson? Lex, I don't. Even, I know his movie. Oh, Blue Chips movie is fabulous. I like Shaq. Shaq is. I've always liked Shaq. Shaq when he was with Fu Schnickens. Go. That's when basketball players were real rappers. Shaq Fu, and you got nothing to prove. Anybody? Penny, Shaq and Penny. So yeah, they're exactly Kenny. They're in blue chips together, and then he went to the Magic ownership, and they had him trade Weber to get Penny because he had such a flow. And if you know that Orlando team, those two guys, if they stay together, get the hell out of the way because who maybe Penny doesn't get hurt, and Shaq, we know how great Shaq was. Lex, what are you doing here? Come on, Chinese basketball. What? Look at this guy. We got that. So after tonight's 10 o'clock show, we're going to have a 1:30 a.m. show for an intervention for Lex. Oh, Kenny, come on. I'm not even going to highlight that. Craig, his free picks have been good. What are you talking about? We lean in Miami and under. Yeah, Neil, absolutely. I think if they lose, it'll be by B. Well, if they lose, it has to be by BYU because that's who they're playing. Listen. You're undefeated. Maybe you don't want to go in undefeated and you lay an egg. I think they just got some. Hey, like I said, I think Gonzaga's going to win going away, but at plus 700, if you want to put a little something on it, I would take the plus 700 before I took the 14 because if it's going to be a close one, maybe they choke it away because they haven't been in a real close game. So that's why I think that's my thinking on that game. Cal, CSU. I got Cal in the points. Who's that? Oh, we're talking. We're in the Pac-12 for tomorrow. Hold on a second. Let me pull up Pac-12. We're jumping ahead here. Someone's. Hold on. What game are we talking about here? Hold on. What game are we talking about here? And we know there's only one GTA, and that's Vice City. It's Vice City for life. I know, Carter. Absolutely. Shaq and the Fool. Elon and Oral. Absolutely, Bill. Charles Barkley is my favorite player of all time. 6'4" chubby guy, round man to rebound. I was the white Barkley underneath. That's it. Just eating up those rebounds. Exactly, Craig. I just said. I said the guys' video pics are on fire. Oakland and Cleveland State. Yeah, we did. We talked about. I'm taking Cleveland State here, and if you haven't seen it, people are here this for the fifth time. I was kind of low on Cleveland State coming into the tournament. I thought they'd get picked off, and they went to overtime. They were down their last game, battled back. But I just think after those two games, and they had two close games versus Oakland this season already, I think this is the kind of game that you've already played those, you've battled back. This is a game where you get the best, like they're totally A+ kind of game. Just comes out after games like those. So I think Cleveland State wins this one going away there. Yeah, of course he's going to be crying. Listen, this guy, he was ready to hang it up after they lost in December. He was like, what's happening here? So look at this Chinese. Neil, what are we doing? Go to sleep. Go to sleep after the games are over here in the States. Yeah. Well, Weber, yeah, they drafted Weber and they traded him for Penny. Cal Poly. Yeah, that's we got Big West action. That's Big West. So Poly and Fullerton. We already gave out Fullerton in that game. We got fully. Oakland is hot. I'm not saying they're not hot, and they played, these guys tough. And I think they played January, February. I didn't write it down. I'm sorry about that, but no, I understand that. I just look at Cleveland, 702. Got to be a Vegas guy, 702. 702 Rebel. So I look at this Cleveland as they played two close ones. They played these guys close. I think this is, and I'll say it again. I'm repeating myself. I was down on them coming in. I thought they were a week one seed, but after those kind of games, I think this is, you get their really good game. Like the 2.5. I listen. I'm not going to talk you off a team that's playing good. Craig's waiting for NBA. I'm not. I'll give an NBA pick out on a video for the free pick page, but here it'll be all college hoops. We got like what? We're gonna have what, probably about 40 something games, right? With all the big tournaments starting up. We're talking Chinese basketball. That's not even getting posted. Chinese basketball. Hey man, Pepperdine was pretty tough. We had him yesterday here. Let's see. Yes, next weekend. Craig's coming out to Dirty Jersey, hanging out in Lang City. He's going to be in for a shock. This guy's usually in Vegas. He's going to come here and be like, what the hell kind of dump is this? Makes Fremont Street look like the Strip. Come down Fan Cave. And I ordered some sandwiches. We'll have wings. There'll be booze if you drink. I don't know. I'm a water guy. Maybe some ginger ale. That's how I get down. Kind words. Thank you. Take Oakland. Get suckered on Cleveland State. You were down on them for a reason. Yeah, I was. And you know what? They went overtime in game one. They were down all the game two. And I just think sometimes when you have those kind of games, then all of a sudden everything kind of clicks. And then they come out and play well, I mean, this Cleveland team, let's not forget here, if we're talking Cleveland, this team had 10 wins coming into the tournament. They were 10-17 coming in before they won last two. All right. So we can't discount that. I know teams are playing good. Listen, plant-based wings that's just mud, right? It's just molded dirt. No plant-based wings. Although I know a place you can get plant-based wings in Long Beach Island, my buddy's place, Chicken or the Egg down in LBI. But I can't do plant-based wings. That's like having boneless chicken wings. No, they're that's a chicken finger. That's tenderloins. They're not wings. Wings are bones. There's nothing. What was the thing? Hold on a second. I asked my wife. So Beyond Burgers. Is that what it was? Plant-based junkie. So we had the Beyond Burger. That I'm a big cat. You could just tell I'm not some dainty little flower. And my wife made them. Whatever. They were not bad. I'll say that. From one fat guy to a plant-based junkie. Not terrible. But I'm not into like that kind of I don't do much soy. I get a lot of that whey when I do like protein bar or something. Of course there'll be free gear. Craig, they know. I say it all the time. We got hats, we got shirts. Get your picks and parlays, swag, and come hang out. I used to say it all the time. I've been down there plenty of times. Stop it, Neil. We're gonna close this. This chat's closing down. We get another Chinese basketball reference. Oh, me die for 2 days. Craig's going on Atkins for 2 days down there. Oakland. Yeah, Oakland's got a real good inside game, Bill. Beyond Burgers. I should get a sponsorship. We're going to start talking about them. Oakland is a tough spot to call. Let's see. Let's just pull this. They could come out and ball out, win by 10, or they come out and fall on their face, lose by 20. Stay away from that. It's tough. Well, listen, Carter, you see it in the line. The line's 2.5, 3. It's basically a pick 'em kind of game. I told you why I like the Cleveland Air. Lucky hats are coming. The live lucky hats are nice. I got a little shamrock. Perfect for St. Patrick's Day. He's not getting Beyond Burgers from me. Any hockey picks today? All right. Well, I'm going to look at hockey real fast here, and then we'll shut her down. Let me pull up the hockey action here. Give me 1 second. Because usually hockey I put up after the fact. Penguins are laying a big number. Maybe lean a little bit on Boston. I'll take Dallas at 145 here. Dallas and the Bruins would probably be my lean for some hockey. Yeah. And Ninja will go Bruins and Dallas Stars on the ice. And this guy's on the Bruins. All right, so Bruins and Stars. Oh, Gloria. Gloria. She wants to like the Flyers, laying 240. What are you? Come on. Gloria. Go. I can't lay 2. I'll have to lay puck line. I'm not laying that kind of number. Bruins big consensus play. So Bruins should be a play. All right, folks. It's been a lovely 45 minutes. Be sure to come back 10 p.m. tonight. We'll have more tournament games, 80s movie quotes from just one of the guys, and 3 o'clock high with Buddy Revell. More food critiquing, hyping of our fan cave trip with Craig Trapp. And that's about it. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. I think the Plus Money Honey might be having a show. Go find her on Picks and Parlays. I think she's on at 1 o'clock Eastern. Craig, take it easy. Thanks for stopping in. Everyone, all my usual follows here. A lot of regular faces I'm seeing now in the chat. I appreciate it. I like it. Let's get some likes going. Subscribe, notification bells. If you want more premiums, I get the premiums. I'm not a hype guy on my premiums, but I do have to say that because Craig's here. So I figure the winning speaks for itself. But I'll see everybody tonight at 10. And have a good, nice winning day. Game start at 2, so it'll be going all night. And then tomorrow, all hell breaks loose. Day action at noon all the way through till Sunday. So be back tonight, 10 o'clock, people. I'll see you then.